Khemchik, what's going on? Happy New Year. How are you?
Good, thank you very much. Like, how are you?
I'm doing well. I really appreciate you spending some time with me, with the listeners, with the viewers on the Deaf Talks podcast. Having this idea from the brand, from the platform, Deaf Collective. I was intentionally looking for people like you. I was looking for minds like yours, voices like yours, messages like yours, and came across you on TikTok. You know, TikTok's been doing this thing, and I really resonated with not just what you said when it comes to mental and emotional health, but I could tell that you were actually passionate about it, like your intentionality behind your message and what it is you say and what it is you do. You're in the field of mental health, and for the dreamers, for the believers, for the creatives of blazing their own trail, doing things like that. This is definitely a podcast that I was excited to have and look forward to. So, thank you so much for spending some time with us today.
No, my pleasure. I was so surprised and excited that you came across and texted me and invited, and I'm just like, wow. And as I said, I check your content. I'm just like, let's do that. It's something new and amazing and best start for the new year. So
Yeah.
something new for sure. Very
Yeah,
new.
no, man. People, voices like yours, minds like yours, I, without a shadow of a doubt, man, need and deserve the space. I see the way that people resonate with your content. I see the comments. I see what it is they do on live, and I wanted to be in that fold. I wanted to get close to that energy. I wanted to get close to that help. So we're here, man. Usually we're slotted for 30 minutes. If you blow through the
Yeah,
questions, hey, it might be a little bit sooner, but if the conversation gets good, hey, it might be a little bit longer. Um,
we
but
will find out.
right. I don't know. I don't know if you are building something, or if you are creating something, a community, a brand, a vision, a message, or a business. But usually the first question that I start out with on the podcast is, what are you, Himchick, what are you building right now, and why does it matter personally to you? What are you building right now? What are you working on?
Okay. That's very, very good question because I saw the different questions. Anyway, I am building. My vision is, be kind to yourself. As you see, everywhere on my
Yep.
social media, everywhere is be kind to yourself.
Yep.
And what I found when I start, learning mental health, that everybody in the family, everyone, parents, grandparents, everyone teaching people to be kind to other people, right? And
Come
you
on.
know,
I see where we
and no
going.
one and no one from the middle, from the child telling us be kind to yourself,
Yeah.
give to yourself credit, be gentle. You are the human as well. You have to tell yourself, I'm tired today, I'm going to sleep. Just be kind, take yourself out to dinner. I don't know, be who you are inside the child. But
Yeah.
instead of, the word like, no, be kind to others, give everything. And people so burned out because
Mm,
they are seeking from others the kindness, but
yes.
the real human is you. You have to tell yourself like, I am here for me,
Yeah.
but in the kind way, not the selfish, narcissistic. It's just like kind, nice ways that
Yeah.
you are who you are in acceptance. Yeah, and I've been building that one now over a year, my content. And a couple of days ago, one of my viewer asked me to build private community in Telegram,
Yes.
be kind to yourself, which is people subscribing. And I would like to, have people there who really would like to more learning how to be kind, if any questions, and I'm asking, and also people sharing experiences, how they are going through and coping with anxieties and everything. It's something new. I really, yeah, I just love helping.
This is why. This is why I wanted to have this conversation. Like
Thank you, man.
this is why. And I mean, right off the bat, zero hesitation. I, I, I'm I'm feeling your words more than I'm hearing them. Like I'm feeling the authenticity. I'm feeling the care. I'm feeling the intentionality. And right off the bat, you said not just focusing on what it is we're doing for everyone else, but doing it for ourselves too. And what's interesting is we know how to do it for everyone
Yeah,
else, but when it comes to us and when it comes to us looking in the mirror, for some reason we lose that wherewithal, we lose that ability to do the very same thing for ourselves that we do for others. And we'll say things like, well, I don't want to be selfish, or I don't want to put myself first, or I don't want to do these things. And it's like, wait a minute. So is it a bad thing that you're doing it for other people? If it's good for them, is it not
why?
good for you? So I am I am thankful for that message. I hope that people on your end and on my end, but right now more specifically, I hope that they are listening more than they're just hearing what it is you're saying, because you are saying things that if we apply it to our life, we can become healthier. Like good things can happen for us. I don't know if this is where you have always been. I don't know. I know you said you were creating content, working on your content over the past year, but going into my next question, were there any decisions or shifts that had a big impact on getting you to where you are today?
Yeah, I think it's changed my perspective when it happened. You I think people always say how you can be stressed or depressed when you have so much knowledge about psychology, well-being,
Yeah.
and but I think it almost now 3 years ago, now I'm really good space. I
Yes.
was depressed, I think only because I was just seeking the kind of kindness of others, I was seeking it, but I just just simply forget they should be starting from me, being to me kind. And then I'm
Mm,
just like, wow, why am I waiting to be others to be kind? Even I am not kind to myself. I'm not taking out myself to just nice dinner. I'm just doing everything just like because it's need to be done. Instead, if I just start focusing, like, okay, that's for me, just a
yes.
pleasure and pleasure, I guess. And slowly, slowly, I just start understanding that start giving me more just present joys and the depression, everything I was going through, and just, pass away. And then I'm just like, okay, what's the next? And I never thought I will be creating a content.
Mm,
The content I've started creating only because of, I had a client because as of my job, and somebody committed suicide and all this stuff. And then I'm just like, okay,
mm.
I will start
Sorry.
creating content only by helping in one person a day. I will be doing like
Doing it.
all the time.
That's good
Yeah,
enough.
doesn't matter how many people watching it, just one person is enough. Yeah,
One person in your
yeah,
pathway, one person
mm,
in your proximity, just how people cross paths in life, and a moment like that to impact you to start to show up, where it is, start to show up the way that you show up today. It I wish more people had this train of thought that you just mentioned. And you said, even if I helped just one person, even if I help just one person a day, I would be okay. And it reminds me of a story of a little girl throwing all the starfish back into the ocean during the season that they all wash up onto the shore. And a man comes along and says, "Why are you doing this? You're not going to make a difference. There are too many of them washed up on the shoreline." And she picks one up and she throws it back in the water and she says, "It mattered to that one." So the work that
yeah.
you're doing, I I love it. I love this space, and again, the generosity and the intentionality behind it. There are people out there who are walking around better because of you.
Thank you very much.
They
Because
are.
yeah, I think social media made it very, very. different because people are so much seeking the thousand millions of views, and for
Yes.
them it's they think if my video is watching only 5 people, I didn't
Mm,
achieve. No, some 5 people interacted and they took the message, and you change just a little small, but you change something in someone, and you
yeah.
don't have to question it, like, but as long as it's kind and humor and helping, you've done your job.
Yeah.
Don't think about what's going on behind because it's not up to you, right? I don't
It's
know,
not.
social media made it so wrong,
Yeah. Yeah.
but it is what it is, right?
it,
Sometimes.
it it is on this journey and this work that you do. Is there anything that people might misunderstand about you or your journey? Is there something that they don't get or doesn't connect with them when it comes to you and your journey? Is there anything that people might misunderstand?
Misunderstand. I don't know. Often people take, I mean, in person, in when they meet me in person, they take a little bit like I am being arrogant, but I'm not, right?
Sure.
And another thing, I don't know, many people, many people in the LGBT,
Hmm.
side of life, they think I don't understand their journey at all.
Hmm.
For them, I'm looking like so straight human being,
Okay.
but I am not.
Okay.
And I find it like, sometime some people come to my stream, right?
Hmm.
To the live streams, and they just like, oh, what do you think about LGBT? What's your opinion about them? I'm just
Yeah.
like, darling, cool down. I am here.
Yeah.
And they're just like, oh, sorry, you look so. I'm just like, that's because you're judging all the
Yeah.
time.
So you're saying you understand them, or you saying you are like them?
Yeah, I am like them. I'm just gay,
Yeah.
but I just the way who I am doesn't show all the time the
Sure.
part of my life.
Well, I don't,
And
I don't, I don't think that. I don't think, and the correct terminology, the correct way to say it, just gay. It,
yeah,
I don't think that it has a look or a feel. Like, you just are who you are, whether you're this way or that way. And you said one key word that I really loved, and I believe that it comes with a certain level of, well, healthiness. And you said
yeah,
confidence. You said sometimes you people might think you're arrogant or you're too cocky, but sometimes healthy people who like themselves and who really love themselves can come off arrogant and cocky when really you're just not used to seeing people love themselves or care about themselves. Because if a quote unquote arrogant or cocky person, or someone who's coming off arrogant and cocky, who just
mm-hmm.
really are secure in themselves, if they loved you and praised you and worshiped you that way, or treated you the way that they treat themselves, would you tell them to stop treating you like that? No, you wouldn't. You would love the way they were treating you.
Yeah,
So just because someone is treating themselves with intention, whether they are gay or straight or LGBT, no matter what it is, people are people. You are not required to be the same. People don't have to understand you. They don't have to agree with you. They do have to respect you. But I love the way Himchik, that you show up authentically for yourself, and I love the way that you do it for other people as well. Not know, and you mentioned it. I didn't know either, but it doesn't change my mind about anything. It doesn't change my, like, I still
but
think.
again, to me it's just perfectly fine. But that's what you asked me, like, what time, came a little bit struggle for me. People take it so far
Mm,
away that especially on my stream when I'm just talking about mental health and helping people. And
Yeah.
because sometimes, when you spend an hour and a half and your energy a little bit lows down and people think, quite often people take it in other way. I'm just like, oh my gosh, darling, can you come down? But anyway, that's
Yes.
just funny part. I found that darling over a year and a half streaming said maybe people they just seeking people they would like to trust, and they see you, oh my gosh, I don't want to trust another straight. I'm just like, darling, stop judging people in the first
Yes.
place.
Yeah. But you know what that makes me, think of, him, chick? It makes me think that if they judge a stranger that way, what do they treat themselves like?
Always judging around, walking around with unhappy faces.
Yeah, I it does make me wonder that if you are so quick to judge another person that you don't know, how quick are you to judge yourself that you do know? And we talk to ourselves the most, more than anybody in the world, any friends, family, lovers, business partners, leaders, whatever. We talk to ourselves the most. What we tell
Yep.
ourselves, I don't like the way I look in this, or I could have done better. What was I thinking? Oh man, I'm so stupid. This and that. We talk to ourselves. So a person that judges other people, quick to come to a conclusion on people that they barely know. I can only imagine. I can only imagine how they treat themselves, how they talk to themselves, how they carry themselves through their life. Who did you have to become for your goals and your ideas and these dreams and visions? Who did you have to become for these things to start working for you?
Why do I think I have to become the child I was when I was growing up, the child I used to be.
Yeah.
Uh, because I was raised that way, living life, be curious, always ask a question. There is always answer. Everybody has opinion, but
Mm,
don't listen to anybody. And there is a no limitation of your mindset. You are who you are. Don't be shy,
yeah.
and if somebody say no, that's their no. Always ask, and don't be shy that you ask questions, because we learn.
Yes.
And yeah, so and I am happy that I accepted the child I was living life and telling people what I think all the time, I guess. Yeah,
Yeah.
because the child missing everybody, the child living inside everybody, and someone's just not listening the child. You got to listen the child.
So are you saying that there are things that we are born with, optimism, freedom, these sorts of things that we're born with, that we start to lose when we grow up, and a part of our life's journey is to get some of those childlike beliefs and faith back, that optimism
Yeah,
back? Are you saying that we kind of lose that when we grow up based on the
yeah, yep.
world's, all the things of the
Society,
world? Yeah.
yeah. Because think about it, the child never question it's possible or impossible, right?
Come on, okay, get into it. Yeah.
So they don't question it. They
Yeah.
just do it, right? And I think it's come to my mind an amazing video on internet. The child, putting the I think chicken to the bike,
Yeah.
right?
Uh-huh.
And riding the chicken sitting on the bike seat and the child trying ride, right?
Yeah.
And the comment is very right. If someone said to him it's impossible, don't do it, he won't. But the child just has an idea and just doing it. Doesn't question it possible or not. And everybody has the child, but people just, yeah, too much listening other people. Oh, don't do that, do that. You will fail, you blah blah blah. All this just like noise of others.
Put the chicken on the bike. Like, just do it. Whatever the bike is in your life, whatever the chicken is. And it was a meme, like it was a video of the
Yeah,
child put it on there, because in the child's
yeah,
mind, I can put this chicken on this bike and it can ride it like
yeah,
it's going to work. And I can only imagine how many, comical metaphor maybe, but I can only imagine how many people had the opportunity to put their chicken on their bike in their life, whatever
yeah,
that was for you. The moving out of the state, the starting the business, the walking up talking to that guy or that girl, or doing that idea or that vision or that service or that product, or actually believing that you are enough, that you are worthy, that you are good enough, that you are deserving. A lot of people work, Khemchik, a lot of people work so hard and so difficult. Actually, there's a better way to say this. There are people who avoid good things because they don't think they deserve it.
yeah. Because deserving, it's just a feeling. You don't, because people asking the question like, why he had it, why I don't, instead of
Mm,
just working on it and just feeling they can have nice things, they can have nice house or I don't know car, whatever they dream of. And everybody has different dreams or goals. And the important part, as they say, coming to child. When the child was growing up, they never questioned it, right?
nope.
When slowly, society cutting off your beliefs and everything to make sure that you will be
Oh,
just obedient and working where
yes.
you meant to be. But as
Yes.
long when you start showing up, there is a people like, oh, remember your neighbor started business, he failed, and it's like, okay,
It's
he
not me.
failed, doesn't matter. I've got my belief. I'm going to do that. If I
A-
fail, that's mine.
And does
And I
failure
can.
even, yeah, go ahead.
There is no failure, isn't it, in life? It's just journey and just lessons learned, and to make sure that you're getting better and amazing and I don't know, enthusiastic and more learn. I don't know, no failure. You just learn. I don't
I
know.
I
People,
I I really need people to tune in, because I believe that because of our experiences in life, like you said, life begins to cut away at your belief and things like that. I believe that I believe that we lose that childlike faith that you were talking about, and we make things more difficult than they have to be. Like, there's no way it could be that easy, is what I think a lot of people have in their mind and their psyche and their central nervous system. Like, no, because of my past experiences, because I failed or because somebody else failed, I think that I have to do that much more work. I have to go harder that much more. And I don't I don't believe that everything is that difficult, but based on our experiences, we will believe that just because something didn't work the first time or the 10th time, well, maybe it's not for me. Maybe I'm not supposed to fall in love. Maybe life isn't supposed to be good for me. And there's a quote that comes to mind, and there's a movie line that comes to mind. And the quote, I believe, is, whether you believe you can or you can't, either way, you're right. But
yep,
there was a movie where this lady was asking this guy, and she said something to the effect, she said, what's the biggest lie either you or we have ever been told? I think she said, what's the biggest lie you've ever been told? He's like, it's not that easy. And she's like, no, what do you mean? She's like, no, what's the biggest lie that you've been told? He's like, that's it, that it's not that easy. And she's like, oh, what do you mean? He's like, it's literally that easy. It is easy. Maybe life has groomed us in a way to where it doesn't feel easy, or we don't think it's easy, or it might not be easy to a certain version of us, but it is damn easy to wake up and say, you know what? No more. No more. Because
yeah,
here's the thing, if they don't like you, they already don't like you. There's nothing you can do to change the way that they feel about you. And
yeah,
I have never seen, based on relationships, based on dead end relationships, intimate relationship, business relationship. This is what I have found out, Khemchik. I have found out that if someone wants to like you, I hope the listeners and the viewers are listening and are listening and viewing.
Yeah.
If someone wants to like you, there's it is very hard to get them to dislike you. If they want to like you make
Yeah.
mistakes, you don't show up, you don't communicate, you offend them, this and that. This is not saying let people abuse you. This is not saying let people treat you any kind of way. No, we're not saying that. But when someone wants to like you, it's damn hard to get them not to like you. And when someone
Yep.
does and when someone doesn't want to like you, there's no you can't be good enough. You can't be smart
Yeah.
enough, rich enough, hot or sexy enough. If someone doesn't want to like you, their mind is made up.
Yeah.
What is there something in your profession
Hmm.
when working with people and helping people? Is there something in your
Yeah.
profession that you see more than other things? Like, is there something that you deal with and help people with more than you do any other thing?
I've learned last year, whole year I've been practicing do not ask question why they are doing to me.
Mm.
Ask the question instead of even asking question, just have a look the perspective of
Wow.
others.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, if someone's is, I think an example again comes from the videos on the internet. We judge very fast instead of seeing perspective. If somebody is angry on the street, right,
Yes.
we take the person like with some failures or angry or scary, right? But
Mm-hmm.
instead of, we don't want to question ourselves, what makes him angry right now? You know,
Mm.
maybe he just break up, maybe he lost his job, maybe something happened very bad right now.
Yeah.
He's angry, but
Yeah.
maybe he's really kind human being. He lost temper right now. We don't
Just
want
right
to
now.
see that. Yeah, we just want to see the what's going on. So yeah, I just learn now always see perspective of the human being. Try my best because sometimes you judge anyway. You're just like, no, 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 come back. What's
Yeah.
going on here? Yeah,
Yeah.
wake yourself up a little bit. Do not go, with automatic responses. Yeah, that thing's teaching me very well. And when I'm working with my clients, I always tell them that there is always two perspective, your and others.
Yes.
Your perspective can be blue, others can be red, both right. If
Mm-hmm.
you need to agreement, you can just take in the middle. It can be right because everybody has on their own certain ways of see the world.
Yes.
And I've learned the hard ways. I think we don't like when someone is trying changes, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And we think we can change others. So why we try and change others if even we don't like to be changed by others?
That
I'm
that
just like,
the put and that's what I mean, putting ourselves in these situations that don't have to be, but when we have these experiences, we look at other people, but we wouldn't look at ourselves that way. But wait, I can help other people, but I can't help myself that way. And it's like, now hold on, which one is it going to be? Like,
yeah, yeah,
who are you going to be today? So you're seeing more often than not people taking moments of their life acting as if that's their entire life, and it's like, hold on,
yeah.
like, I'm gonna start using that, like, hold on, darling, like, let just darling, I'm gonna start using that. I like it. My They say time flies when you're having fun. My last question, my
Yep.
my 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 favorite question, my baby, like, this is my
Okay.
one,
Okay.
this is my favorite question.
Let's get ready for that. All right.
If you had the attention of the entire world, every
Mm-hmm.
language can understand you, every ear can hear you, every eye can see you. If you had the
Mm-hmm.
attention of the entire world for 60 seconds, what would you tell the world?
What I will tell the world in 60 seconds. Um, the life you afraid of to live in the 5 years ahead of your in the future. The life you're afraid of get into,
Mm-hmm.
just 5 years. No more, no less. In the 5 years, you will be living the life you are afraid of living.
Mm.
You will change your job, you will learn any language, you will move to other country, you will get the shape you want.
Yes.
Everything you are afraid of to start today in 5 years.
You.
Don't be afraid.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just 5 years. Tell yourself from today on, I am kind to myself. That's my dream. I want to be in 5 years that human being. Don't question how you will become that human being. Just start living. Because I always question myself. I've started learning English 5 years ago. I moved to
Mm.
new country 3 years ago. And if someone's told me 10 years ago, I will be speaking in English, helping people, living different life where I was dreaming of, I would
Yes.
never believe. But today, 100% I believe everything is possible. Only you have to be just tell yourself, I believe in me and let's do it.
You. I asked you. This is what I'm talking about, man. This is the absolute best. I asked you, what would you tell the world? And you would make a declaration and a decree over them. Like, you will have this, you will be there, you will do this. Like, that is so powerful for you to look at people, humans, the world around us, the way that you do. Before we get out of here, before we get out of here, how do we how do we connect with you to make our lives better? Is there a book for us to purchase, a community for us to join, a service for us to buy, a social media we should follow you on, a website we should follow you on? How do we connect with you to make our lives better?
I will. If on my TikTok there is I took it from you. I learned from you very
No,
fast, super
yeah,
fast.
go, yeah,
There is a link. Is like your tree. When you
yeah.
go to the tree
Link tree.
link, there
Yep.
is a yeah link tree. I like learning fast ways.
I
And
thought it
when
was.
you
I
go to
thought it was
the
always there. Yeah, go ahead.
no, I mean, you gotta sometime you just don't know and you learn fast ways, right? So there is a TikTok, Instagram, and there is a private community to Telegram. The private community gives you guys access, asking any questions often. There is we are building the private community and book on Amazon, the last one. It's
Yes.
called 17 Questions of Why, letting be and letting things go and just show you and book is quite blunt in this polite world,
Yeah.
written
Well,
in my tone of speaking sometime, I guess.
Well, I'll
Yeah.
be well, I'll be definitely jumping on that book personally myself. And once we upload this, Kimchik, once we upload this, I want to purchase for the first 5 people who says yes, they want that book. I want to purchase, that book for the first 5 people. Once we put it up there, they're watching this, and once they comment, we want to purchase those books for them. I cannot say thank you enough for your time, your wisdom, your education. Excited to share who you are, what you do, your profession, and everything with the world. And as we continue to grow and as we continue to push these messages, I would hope that we can do that again with you.
Yeah, I'm totally looking forward to to meet with you and to talk with you again. Maybe we will find some interesting subjects to share to the world and do some
Absolutely.
podcasts. I love your perspective and energy, and it's amazing. I'm so happy, and it's another example to people. They will see the quote from the internet again. Whatever you are doing, do it all the time.
Mm.
Unknown allies will come to your life and seek you and tell you, here we are. And you see, so it just happens. So you don't question it. Just do your job.
Khemchik,
Yes. Thank you
th-
very much. I love the conversations.
thank you so much. We're going to do this again real, real soon, and I'll talk to you then.